understand that we take threatening, and this is a threatening act that you're doing right now.
How am I threatening you?
Because this is a surveillance activity you're doing.
Well, you're surveilling me?
Because we're trying to protect the public.
Why are Americans so paranoid, and people across the pond as well? Every time somebody sees somebody else with the camera, they go batshit crazy. This video comes to you from Emerson ICU Audits, who has a really good channel. You're definitely going to want to subscribe to him. But before you do, check this out.
The Patriot Act was enacted in direct response to the September 11th attacks on the World Trade Center in New York City, and the Pentagon in Arlington, Virginia, as well as the 2001 anthrax attacks, to dramatically strengthen national security. On October 24, 2001, the Patriot Act passed. Fast forward, and we get to many of the provisions in that bill were set to expire at sunset on December 31, 2005, approximately 4 years after its enactment. In the months preceding, supporters of the Patriot Act pushed to make those provisions permanent, while critics sought to revise various sections to enhance civil liberties protections. In July 2005, the U.S. Senate passed a reauthorization bill with substantial changes to several of the Act's sections, while the House reauthorization bill kept most of the Act's original language. The two bills were then reconciled in a conference committee criticized by senators from both the Republican and Democratic parties for ignoring civil liberty concerns. The bill, which removed most of the changes from the Senate version, passed Congress on March 2, 2006, and was signed by President Bush on March 9 and 10 of that year. On May 11, 2012, President Barack Obama signed the Patriot Sunsets Extension Act of 2011, a 4-year extension of 3 key provisions in the Act: roving wiretaps, searches of business records, and conducting surveillance of lone wolves, who are individuals suspected of terrorist-related activities not linked to terrorist groups. After reauthorization bills failed to pass Congress, parts of the Patriot Act expired on June 1, 2015. The USA Freedom Act, which became law on June 2, 2015, reenacted these expired sections through 2019. However, Section 215 of the law was amended to disallow the National Security Agency, or NSA, to continue its mass phone data collection program. Instead, phone companies will retain the data, and the NSA can obtain information about targeted individuals with a federal search warrant. In November 2019, the renewal of the Patriot Act was included in the stopgap legislation. The expired provisions required renewal by March 15, 2020. On May 19, 2020, the Senate voted to give law enforcement agencies, FBI and CIA, the power to look into U.S. citizens' browser history without a warrant. I say all this to show the pattern of how we as the people are losing our rights slowly, by the oath breakers. In Chapter 4 of Rise of the Oath Breakers, Dave McCrae gives us a breakdown of the Say Something law. In his book, Dave details how there were multiple strategies that the federal government to combat domestic terrorism. One of those strategies was normalizing snitching by making the catchphrase say something. This ultimately was their first step to normalizing the invasion of privacy.
Going up to his ear, so I'm sure he's calling the police. Showtime.
State and federal law require you not to film private citizens.
Oh, what is that?
State and federal law, you're unaware what that is?
Well, no. Tell me what code?
You cannot film private citizens without their express written consent.
Oh, it says who?
I just said state and federal law.
Oh, can you quote me the law then?
I don't need to.
Okay.
We can have a sheriff come down here and talk to you.
Doesn't matter. You better first learn the law, though, before you say that, though.
I don't need to. I'm not the sheriff.
And what was your name? What was your name?
Transit PD, Channel 3.
What was your name? Excuse me, I asked for your name, please.
I don't care what you ask me. I'm a
What's your
private
name?
citizen. Yes, sir. I've got an individual here filming private citizens without their consent on our base.
Excuse me, on your base?
Yes.
This isn't the sidewalk? This isn't the sidewalk?
Property or on the sidewalk in front?
Standing in front of the gate.
On the sidewalk. On the sidewalk, as you can tell, though. And your name was?
Private citizen. And you're filming me.
Okay.
So, by law, when the sheriff gets here, if nothing else, I will have you arrested.
Great. I'm glad you're going to stick around too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, great. You sure about? You sure about that?
I'll do my best.
No, are you sure you're going to have me arrested?
Like I said, I'll do my best.
Well, we'll see about that.
We will.
Yeah. And you're supposed to identify yourself.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm a private citizen.
No, you're not. You're working.
That's true. But I'm also working for a private company.
You're working. Let's see. This is SV 82 conversation.
You guys can't film into the office. You're welcome to film the outside of the office, but you're not allowed to film the inside of the office.
Says who?
It says the federal government. It's
No.
a tenant-controlled space.
Oh, so it's not part of the DSA memo of 2018.
What are you saying?
The DHS.
I'm saying that
The DHS.
photography is prohibited within a tenant-controlled space of a federal facility.
Oh,
There's sensitive information that is being provided.
not out here.
No, that's
Okay.
why you're allowed to.
No,
film outside.
not in your.
You
not
cannot
in that.
film inside.
Sure, we can.
No, you cannot.
Okay, do you have a what? Let me ask you a question.
Let me show you the paperwork.
No. No,
Step out with the camera. Do not bring that in.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you have it posted up here?
Yes.
No.
It's
Okay, show me
posted right
the.
there.
Show
the
me
CFR is right there as
the
well.
CFR.
Yes.
It is
It is.
right underneath it.
Do not bring that in here, but it says right here, Title 41, CFR 102-74-420.
Oh, that's changed since I was here last.
Nope, it was the same sign that you came here last time with. So, okay, you cannot film the
I
interior.
am not inside your office.
You're literally inside the
I
office.
am
Go
not.
ahead and take a step back.
Okay, I'm outside the office.
Okay. You cannot film the interior, though, and that is what you're doing right now.
Show me what you're showing me.
Okay, so as you can see right here, photography in public spaces is allowed, okay? It's protected under the First Amendment, right? But it is not within a tenant-controlled space. So an individual in tenant-controlled space must have the permission of the tenant agency, which you do not. In those situations, FPS, which is the Federal Police Service, will take law enforcement action when individuals photographer or videotape without agency permission. Okay.
But I'm not in your office.
You are filming the interior, though. You're welcome to.
Let me see it.
Do not.
I just
grab
want to
my
read it.
stuff.
Was it you here last time that grabbed my stuff? Was that you?
I didn't grab any
Was
of your
that
stuff.
were you here last time I was here?
No.
Oh, because the last person that was you, as being you who you
I
are.
don't recognize you at all.
Okay,
Sir.
I didn't either. But what I'm saying is the last person that was you being you,
The security officer.
he grabbed my stuff. And
Okay.
I just want to look at it, is all.
Okay. You can read that.
Okay. Okay, well, this doesn't have a, what is tenant-controlled space? Tenant-controlled space is facility not normally accessible by the public. Is this accessible by the public?
Yes.
Okay, I'm reading. Just let me read it.
Okay.
Just let me read it.
You cannot grab my stuff.
I just want to read it.
Okay,
Read this read the last paragraph down at the bottom.
Right. But this is a tenant-controlled space.
No, but
Because
no.
this isn't. Because to come into.
I'm not in.
The
I'm
federal
not,
facility.
I am
You are
standing
subject to
outside.
administrative inspection for
Okay,
weapons
great.
explosives, and you would have
I
to
am
screen
standing
through.
outside your door.
Right, but
Right.
you're filming the interior.
Okay, so?
Okay, so you can't do that. You cannot film the interior. You're welcome to film the outside, but the interior, where the sensitive
If I
information
can see
is
it
being
from the
given.
public, I can record it from the public.
Okay, would you rather me just call a FPO down
Sure,
here
I
to
don't
talk
care.
to you?
Sure.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'm recording from public,
Okay, yeah, you are in the public,
Yeah.
but you are filming the interior.
but I'm recording.
Are you able to hear what's going on back here?
I don't know.
I think you are.
I'm not listening for anything. I don't hear anything at all.
It doesn't matter. You're filming it, and there's
Okay.
sensitive information being
I
given.
am
there
standing
are social
in
security
the
numbers being
public.
given.
I'm not recording any social security numbers.
but
And if
you're
I
recording the inside. Is there
and it-
sound on your camera?
and if I was, I would delete them.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
Can
that
you
for
read
sure.
the last paragraph there?
Okay, so tenant controls.
Down at the bottom, right there.
What?
Right there. Read it.
That is not normally accessible by the public, or public is invited in only for a specific government function.
Okay. And what does it say though?
What do you mean? I just read it to you.
No,
Okay, read this. One way to think about tenant-controlled space is that area where access is controlled or restricted,
Okay.
like it is here. For example, is requiring a key card, key, or code to enter. It must be more than simply going through security screening. Okay?
I can. So show me where it says that. I can't.
Okay.
From the public. I'm standing in the public. You can't trespass my eyes.
Okay. So I'm going to call an FBO.
Okay, great.
And he's
We'll-
going to come
we'll-
down
we'll
and
just
talk to you.
Fine.
Okay. Because I'm not going to answer anything.
Okay, great. So you're going to quote a law, and what law that is? That you're going to have me arrested for? Right? Well, do you know Section 18, I believe it's 7, you're supposed to identify yourself who you are.
I work for a private company. I have to tell you anything.
You work for the public, do you not?
I do not.
You don't.
I don't.
Even as a security person, anything, you're supposed to identify.
I'm not a security person.
You're not?
I'm not.
What are you?
None of your business.
Oh. Okay. Well, can you quote me a law you're going to have me arrested for standing on the property or on the sidewalk, I mean?
As I already stated, I'm done talking.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just stand here and wait for the police. And you can have me arrested.
Hi, sir. What's going on?
What does it look like I'm just standing here?
I understand that, but you understand, transit vehicles are subject to lots of alerts about.
Can I have your name, please?
Just 1 second. I just want to talk to
I
you.
would like your
My
name.
name is Rick Oates. I'm an operations manager.
Okay,
at First
and
Transit.
and this is who?
That, if he doesn't want to give his name, he doesn't have to.
He works for the public, does he not?
No, he does not. This is a private company.
It is?
It is.
It says right there on community.
We are a private company.
You better check your math again.
I don't work for community transit.
Oh, you don't?
I don't.
What
I
do
just said that. It's on your camera. I told you who I worked for.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Understand that we take threatening, and this is a threatening act that you're doing right now,
How am I threatening you?
because this is a surveillance activity you're doing.
Well, you're surveilling me?
Because we're trying to protect the public.
Okay, well, I'm out here
You
gathering
have the right
content.
to do this. We will call the police if we need. Thank you.
Hey, are you aware I can gather content? Don't stick around, see what happens. Aren't,
I don't need you. Don't call me.
no, I want you to see what happens. But do tell them I'm recording from public.
You are. But you're recording the interior.
Right, from the public.
You cannot do. Because it is a tenant-controlled space.
Okay. I can record anything I can see.
You can record the exterior.
Okay, I'm recording the exterior.
Okay.
You've
have
read this one out here
information?
too.
Do you have a driver's license I
Nope.
can get from you?
No? Why? You don't need my
You have a
driver's
name?
license. Nope.
Anything I can run? Okay.
Choose not to talk to you.
Okay.
What did I hear?
You guys are welcome to film the exterior like I told you.
I am standing exterior.
Okay, but you can't stand right there because you're blocking the entrance.
I'm not blocking the entrance.
So, yeah,
So,
you're welcome to film there.
What do you have anything to say to me? Like I'm sorry?
Why would I apologize?
Because you tried to force me to say I couldn't.
I never forced you anything.
Yeah, you
I
grabbed my
was
arm.
Very respectful.
Yeah.
I grabbed your arm because you grabbed
Did
mine.
you know? Did you know if you read right here, that it's actually, I think this is the one you quoted to me, which is
102-74.
74 420.
Does it also
Did you read
explain-
C?
I did.
C? You read C.
I have.
Okay, because it says building entrances, lobbies,
Right.
for news purposes.
Are you part of the news?
Yep.
Okay.
We're recorded for a public
Did you
interest
get-
story.
Did you get permission?
Nope.
Okay. So
I don't have it.
Any news
It says for
function-
news, anybody can be news, but it says right there that I can because it says for news purposes
Okay.
on letter
So
C,
what I'm telling you is you're allowed to film the exterior of the building.
which I am from the exterior of the building.
You're welcome to film as long as you are not blocking any of the entrances. 'Cause that's
Okay,
a fire
I'm not
hazard.
blocking the entrance.
But you are not allowed to come in
Okay.
and film.
Okay. By the way, the last time I was here, that sign was not up here.
That sign's been there since I've been here. So that
Well-
sign's been up for 3 years
Oh.
at least. And there's 2 of them.
Okay.
So
Well, did you learn a lesson though?
what lesson would I have learned, sir?
That we can actually be here?
I never said you couldn't be here.
Well, you told me I couldn't film
I-
inside here.
Exactly.
Right. But I can
You
from.
cannot come inside and
I didn't say it, but I could record from the public inside.
Yeah, but not from where you were standing.
Okay. Well, you're standing more in the middle than I am right now,
Okay.
aren't you?
Sure.
Okay.
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 Any more questions for me?
Nope. I just wanted you to be aware of that, and you might let your colleagues know as well that I can record from the public on this side of the door.
Right, but from what my understanding was from the last time that you were here, is that you actually came inside and were filming, and then were asked repeatedly to leave
Was that me?
because it was posted. I don't know, sir.
Oh,
There's
okay.
only been one other incident here in the last few months.
Okay. Well, was that me?
So I can't. I don't know.
Okay.
You're the one was saying or whatever. So I'm sorry. I am assuming that it was you.
Okay, you're
which is-
assuming.
which is not right of me.
Okay.
I'm just saying the last individual that was here that decided to film actually came inside,
Okay.
and he was asked to leave repeatedly, and he did not.
Okay.
And that's probably why the guard got so apprehensive. Okay.
But maybe you might want to let him know that I can record from this side.
Yes, from this side, as long as
He-
you're not
he-
blocking
he-
the fire
Okay.
or the entrance for fire hazards.
Well, am I blocking anything?
Right there, you're fine.
By the way, if you want to create privacy, close the door and shut the drapes.
We don't have drapes.
Okay. Well, you
help
did it on this side.